Kamala Harris will become the first woman president of the United States.
Presidential elections forecaster Alan Lichtman, who has successfully predicted the outcome of 9 of the last 10 White House races, sees a Harris-Walz victory in November. The distinguished professor of history at American University uses an election model based on 13 true or false questions that ignore the views of political pundits and pollsters, which he calls the keys to the White House system.
Critically, we know Biden withdrew in favor of Harris. That cost the Democrats one key, the incumbency key. But the Democrats finally got smart and united behind Harris, which saved for them the internal party contest key.
But while Lichtman's model currently favors Harris to win over her Republican rival Donald Trump, wild cards remain.
Foreign policy, military policy keys are wild cards because wars are so fluid and so unpredictable. I can't predict what's going to happen in the world, and we have 2 fluid wars. But I've taken that into account in my call. Even if Harris lost both of my foreign military keys, failure and success, she still would be down only 5 keys, one short of the 6 keys that it takes to predict an incumbent party defeat.
Anybody who's about beating down other people is a coward.
Lichtman's prediction came just days before the first televised debate between Harris and Trump.
I think there's no question about it that the momentum is with Kamala Harris.
Political commentator Charlie Sykes.
And I think that both candidates are going to try to get under the skin of the others. I think that Trump is going to try to make Kamala angry or less joyful to interrupt her vibes. And of course, Kamala Harris is being urged to let Trump be Trump.
Most opinion polls show Harris to be slightly ahead nationally and in the majority of battleground states. But Trump remains well within striking distance to win the November 5th election. Director of Presidential Studies at Hofstra University, Mina Bowles.
We see that after the horrific assassination attempt. We see that at his Republican convention acceptance speech. Former President Trump really believes that this is that he has an important role to play in the future of American politics, and that he is the only one who can do this. And that message is compelling.
With many states leaning either solidly Republican or Democratic, only a handful of so-called battleground or swing states may decide the election.